Welcome back to 400 days in Minecraft Cobblemon. Now in these next 100 days, we accomplished a lot. First, we kicked off the 100 days by looking for Paradox Pokemon. These guys are pretty hard to find, so we had to innovate and find ways to actually find them effectively. After that, I started building habitats for Pokemon. Now this is actually part of a much bigger build I have in mind called Pokémon City. It's essentially going to be a sanctuary for Pokemon operated by Pokemon. Lastly, we capped off the 100 days by building an unstoppable legendary duo. 2 Mewtwo's, 1 dark and 1 armored, both ridiculously OP. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so we're going to start off hunting these Paradox Pokemon, but we have a little bit of team rebuilding that needs to be done. So I've decided that we're going to promote Breloom to team captain. Now I think it's just the most obvious choice, you guys. Like, I think he was with us almost as long as we had Zygarde. So yeah, other than Breloom being captain, we sort of need to reassemble a team. Now I definitely want Black Kyurem in here, you guys. I think that this is going to be a pretty decent sub in for Zygarde. Obviously his moveset is just insane, so he's going to be our number 2. Then we're going to go with Tyranitar. Guys, honestly, I just really want a Mega Evolution on our team, and Tyranitar is also just ridiculously OP in general. Yeah, so he'll be able to help us out with difficult battles. Then I'm putting in Marshadow. Now I don't even know why I took Marshadow out of the team in the first place. He's just the GOAT, and also he can ride on our shoulder. Also, just for the time being, we'll put Arceus in Lugia spot. Then our last Pokemon is going to be Duskmane Necrozma. I mean, come on, we just have to put this dude in the team. Like, he has way too much aura. Now we're not going to stop at that. I also want to give all these guys items. So Tyranitar is sort of stuck. He needs the Tyranitarite. Then I'm going to give both Black Kyurem and Duskmane Necrozma XP links. Honestly, I just want to get both of their levels up. So let me just grab our XP shares. For Breloom, we're going to make a silk scarf and give it to him. It just makes false swipe a little bit better. So you just need string and wool. So we'll just make the silk scarf. Okay, there we go. Cool. Not gonna lie, I was thinking of giving him leftovers just to sort of make him survive more, but I don't have it and you can't craft it. So yeah, we can't do that. And then Arceus isn't gonna get anything, well, because he's just not gonna stay in the team after this episode. All right, guys, so now that we fixed the team, I do want to take a break and head to a Woodland mansion. I honestly want to find a Totem of Undying because this is my hardcore world and I'm like not sure if we're gonna have to go anywhere dangerous this episode. So, you know, better safe than sorry, and I might as well just get a totem. So let's head back over to our villagers over here, and then we'll just trade with a cartographer just to get a map to the Woodland mansion. Ooh, yeah, shiny Litleo, definitely one of my favorite shinies, honestly. All right, you guys, we found the mansion. Guess we'll just land on top and then sweep through it top to bottom. Okay, here we go. Oh, they're both there. Also, I'm not too sure if there's gonna be like Pokemon related items in here, so I'll try to keep a lookout. Okay, well, we killed the evoker. Honestly, the Vexes are literally the only, I would say, challenging part about this. But let's grab our Totem of Undying. Yeah, it should be right here. All right, you guys, we're back home. We obtained our Totem of Undying, so it's about time that we start hunting these Paradox Pokemon. And we've already caught a few of these guys on our adventures. So if we scroll up to the 980s, yeah, here we go. Great Tusk is the first Paradox Pokemon that we have, and also the beginning of the Paradox Pokemon section in the Pokédex. We also have Brute Bonnet. We also have Iron Treads. We have Koraidon and Miraidon, and then we have Raging Bolt. So that means we only have 6 out of the 22 Paradox Pokemon, so we have a lot of work that we're going to need to do. Now, we're going to go about this numerically, which means that we're going to hunt Pokemon 985 first, which is Screamtail. Now, I believe Screamtail is the past version of Jigglypuff, and she pretty much exclusively spawns in floral biomes, which means that we need to find a meadow, I believe. So let me pull out my map here. Let's see if we can find a meadow. There we go. There's a meadow right here. We just need to fly north and we'll find it. These Paradox Pokemon aren't too uncommon. They fall in the rare category, which means that they're not quite as difficult to catch as legendaries, but I'd imagine with Iron Thorns and probably Walking Wake and then also the Entei one, we'll definitely have some difficulty catching them. And I don't know why it's so unbelievably dark. Here, let me toss off shaders. That's actually the reason why I don't play with shaders. So we might not be able to catch all of them in this one video, so we'll see how far we can get, but I expect there will be 2 parts to this video. Anyway, we've arrived at our meadow. I don't know why there's a Machamp here. I didn't even know Machamp could spawn here. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait for Screamtail, and I guess I'll just catch the other Pokemon that are around here and fill out the Pokédex. I already have a Sneasel, unfortunately, and I'll see you guys when Screamtail spawns. Hopefully soon. Okay, so not a Fluttermane, but there's a Munchlax right here. This Pokemon is actually the reason why I lost Zygarde. Him and like Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, so it is what it is. Ooh, wait, Full Swipe is doing much better now. All right, guys, I wasn't recording, but a Screamtail finally spawned and we have it safely in a boat. You guys, like, now that I'm looking at this Pokemon, I don't understand how anyone could be afraid of it. Like, dude, it's literally just a Jigglypuff. This is not like a harmful, this is not like a beast. Oh my goodness, dude, that was the cutest animation ever. Okay, well, we'll go in with Kyurem and then just switch into Breloom after doing some damage. I just like genuinely don't understand how anyone could be afraid of this Pokemon, dude. Okay, now that its attack has been lowered quite a few times, we'll switch into Breloom and just do the false swipe spore combo. Yeah, dude, the Silk Scarf is definitely helping out Breloom. Okay, one more Spore, and then we'll just Dream Ball it. So that's one. It'll probably be the first Dream Ball. This combo is so potent. Okay, well, that's the first Paradox Pokemon from today. I did bring a PC. I kind of want to look at its moves, honestly. So now we just find it. Yo, Cobblemon, please update the box system, dude. Just for the time being, let's put it in the team. Okay, so it has Wish, Pound, Disable. Yeah, this is a pretty mid move set, I'm not gonna lie. If we even were to put it on the team, it would be a utility Pokemon. It's not even the best at that role, I feel like. All right, you guys. So let's rip open the Pokédex. Let's see which one is next. Oh, I did want to mention, I did some research and there are actually a few Paradox Pokemon that just aren't in the game whatsoever. The two Paradox Pokemon that aren't in the game whatsoever are Iron Hands and Iron Jugulus, and these Pokemon are the future versions of Hariyama and Hydreigon, I believe. According to the Pokédex order, the next Pokemon that we're going to hunt is Pokemon 987, which I believe is Fluttermane. Yes, okay, it's Fluttermane. Now, Fluttermane spawns in Dark Oak Forest, and actually, we might as well just go to the exact spot as the Woodland Mansion. He also spawns in swamps at night, but we'll try the Dark Oak Forest first, and then we'll see. Oh my goodness. Very quick pro tip, by the way, for you guys. Whenever you're using your Elytra, make sure you fly low to the ground. Like, if you fly really high above, Pokemon cannot spawn. And you never know, you might catch like a rare Pokemon or something. A Lowland Sandshrew. See, that's what I was talking about. If I wasn't flying low to the ground, I would not have seen this, dude. Okay, so we are in a swamp. Imagine it spawns like right now. Just spawn, please. Let me just like make sure that it can even spawn here and I'm just like not tweaking. All right, yeah, it can't even spawn here, dude. I'm such a loser. The fact that man, let's just go to the Dark Oak Forest. All right, here we are. We're also looking for Mimikyu. It can spawn here as well. And I'm pretty sure we need to go to sleep too because it can't spawn at night. Okay, cool. All right, well, time for the fun part, me waiting. Wait, I see someone I don't have. Hold on, is this a Paradox Pokemon? No, it's not, but I don't have a Mothim. Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta make me work for it. I will say the number one thing that I like about the Dark Oak Forest is just the sheer density of Pokemon that spawn here. Like, I don't think there's a biome out there that has more Pokemon on average than the Dark Oak Forest. Like, there's just so many Pokemon here. Okay, I don't have you guys. I know that. Starter Quaxly. Yo, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's go. Well, let's catch this Quaxly right here. This is another starter to add to the collection. Always love catching a starter. Still no sign of Fluttermane, but this is good too. You know what, you guys? Let's just build a huge dirt platform in the sky. I feel like it gives us a little more control over the spawns. So let's just not waste time and just do it right from the start, especially because we're probably going to have to come back to the Dark Oak Forest anyway in future episodes. I actually don't think I've explained it. Essentially, whenever we have this like huge dirt platform in the sky, it allows us to sort of control how frequently Pokemon are spawning, because on the platform, you're going to have Pokemon spawning, but then what you can do is you can go around killing the Pokemon. Whenever you kill the Pokemon on the platform, it forces the system to respawn new ones. And so you keep doing that over and over and over again until it triggers new rarities to spawn. Still tons of luck involved, but like it is a way to farm them. So we could technically just go around killing Pokemon without a huge platform, but the reason I don't like to do so, just much more inconvenient. Like, for example, first I can go for this Bidoof right here, kill him, right? But then like, where's this C-Dot? Oh wait, I have to go up on the tree. It's just much more convenient to have a huge platform that's just flat. Also, I don't think I have you, so let's go ahead and catch this Morgrem. Okay, cool. I just wish we had Swift Sneak. Like, it would make doing this so much easier. Oh my goodness gracious. You guys, I was going to get more dirt. Holy crap. Yo, why is he running like that? Look at this dude. So I'm currently going for my Crown Zenith master set, and I actually just picked up the Zamazenta V. And now I get to have him in Cobblemon too. You know, I feel like I genuinely don't give Breloom enough credit. Like he can just take on legendaries like this by himself completely without help. Okay, time to dream ball it. 4. Yep, let's go. Well, that's Zamazenta caught. Now we're just missing Zacian. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know where Zacian spawns. Oh my goodness. Oh, he finally spawned. Get this dude in the boat ASAP. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. No, 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 no. In the boat. In the boat. Holy, he's level 68. Okay, thank the Lord he can get in the boat. All right, cool. Let's just go with Breloom. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't think False Swipe works against Fluttermane. Oh my goodness, we're so cooked. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me just run away from the battle so we can actually strategize. Okay, well, I guess we could just try with, like, I'm pretty sure he's also immune to Arceus's, like, Seismic Toss. Well, Zamazenta, it's your time to shine, man. We just have to be really careful, you guys. I would much rather fail the battle than have Fluttermane die. Also, Fluttermane's, like, a ridiculously OP Pokemon, so he might actually join our team if we can catch it. They took off exactly 50% of his HP, so we should probably not do that again. Let's switch into Necrozma and spam stored powers now. Should not do that much damage. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, there we go. Nice. All right, nice. So that's Fluttermane caught. Let's head back home now. So looking at the Pokédex, we're making good progress. That's these 4 just completely done. Pokemon 988 is Slitherwing, and then 989 I think is Sandy Shocks. But we're actually not going to go for them, you guys. We're going to take a break and go for Iron Thorns for one sole reason, and that's that he is my favorite Pokemon. A futuristic Tyranitar is just ridiculously sick. Not going to lie, like, I would love to actually have him on our team. But before we do that, you guys, I actually want to take a minute here and build a storage room because my backpacks are completely full. Like, this one is just filled to the brim. It's gonna be nothing crazy. We're just gonna build a little chest room, like, literally right there. We can always upgrade it in the future, but for now, I just need a place to, like, dump some items. I think what we'll do is we'll build, like, an amethyst wall against the wall over here. Okay, I think that looks quite nice. It really matches the mushrooms, I feel like. Then what we'll do is we'll build chests, like, along the walls, like so. This first chest down here will be for TMs and TRs. So I'll just put these 2 up here. And then this one above will be for Pokemon items in general. Basically everything in this backpack. And then the one above it will be for these Terra shards, which I don't quite know what they do yet, but I know they'll be important in the future. I'll try to keep the left side more Cobblemon related, while the right side will be purely just Minecraft. You know, we'll have like food for this one, random blocks. This one will be valuables. And yeah, I think that's good. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. So let's continue our search for these Pokemon. So yeah, like I was saying, we're gonna go for Iron Thorns next. So Iron Thorns spawns on mountains, but he also has a huge rate booster in the presence of lightning rods. So we're gonna craft a ton of those and then go back to the dirt platform that we made when we were finishing the Kanto Pokédex. So let's craft, we're probably gonna need more than 7, I'd imagine. Actually, we could nip this in the bud. Let's check if there's any Paradox Pokemon that spawn underground while we're mining. All right, guys, so I did some research. There's no Paradox Pokemon that spawns specifically in caves. Well, there's one. Iron Valiant, who spawns in Dripstone Caves. But that's not really, like, ideal because Dripstone Caves are obviously not too big, I'd say. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna fly back over to this platform, and I believe there's a Dripstone Cave sort of over there. Then we'll go underground, look for our iron, copper, and whatever else we need. We actually also need to place down lightning rods because Iron Valiant also has the multiplier sorry, rate booster in the presence of lightning rods. Anyway, this is the dirt platform from the last episode. Honestly, I hate being back here. This place is just traumatic. But we need to find the Dripstone Cave. Also, look at the sheer abundance of mobs, dude. That's insane. I mean, this is all because I was AFKing, you guys. I do want to check one thing. If we, like, mine under the mountain, are we still in a mountain biome? Like, if I go all the way down here. Ooh, wait, is this even a mountain? Hold on, let me check. I don't even know if this counts as a mountain. You guys, I just realized, even if we did find a dripstone cave deep underground, it wouldn't be a mountain biome anymore. It would be a dripstone cave biome. So yeah, we're not gonna bother doing that. I've already set up the lightning rods over here, and I'm gonna AFK tonight and see if we can get lucky and have Iron Thorns spawn. He actually spawns exclusively at night too, so during the daytime, we're basically cooked. But what I think I'm gonna do during the daytime, if he doesn't spawn tonight, is I'm gonna build a huge dirt platform like we did for a few other biomes now. But I'm holding out hope that he spawns tonight. I'm just gathering up stone right now for the platform for if he doesn't spawn. But I'll see you guys in the morning, or if he spawns tonight. Ooh, I see a Turtwig over there. Okay, let's just finish up with this Eevee right here. Let's catch our boy Turtwig. Turtwig, very underrated starter in my opinion. Nice, we caught it. And it's daytime. Yeah, no Iron Thorns. Dude, like, why can't Cobblemon just throw me a bone, man? Okay, well, I guess we'll just build our platform today. Let's also be careful because there is a huge section here that's Savannah and not Stone Peaks. So I need to outline this correctly. Wouldn't mind going into the forest here a little bit too, because I believe Iron Leaf spawns at night as well. You know what? Let's actually include some of it. All right, there we go. So now we just need to fill in this whole area. Pokemon are already spawning once again. Good sign. God, I feel like I'm always building a platform nowadays. But again, like, we could use this in future episodes, so not a drop of sweat is lost. I don't even know if that's a saying. And yeah, that's our last block of stone. Great. Ooh, the sun's heading down. Okay, we need to hurry up. Oh my goodness, and I think it's storming too. Let's just place our lightning rods down. Platform's not even nearly built, but if there was ever gonna be a night that he would spawn, it would be tonight, especially if it starts storming. Yo, it's not an Iron Thorns, but there's an iron, I think Valiant, or it might be Leaves. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness gracious, we need him in a boat. Come on. Wait, isn't this... Hold on, let me cook. Is this not Verizon? Not the telephone carrier, but the Pokemon, right? Wait, hold on. Let me search this up. Oh my god, it is. Okay, I think this is the future version of Verizon. Also, Breloom, you're such a bum, man. How are you getting work? Another day, another Breloom knockout. Man, get out of here. I don't want to do like stored power and risk killing it. I feel like this won't kill, surely, right? Like, if this kills, I'm uninstalling. Oh, thank the Lord, dude. I was gonna say. All right, timer ball time. He's not paralyzed or anything. This is just a raw timer ball. Does this dude literally only have offensive moves? Oh my goodness. Well, timer ball is fully effective at this point. Let's go. Nice, dude. Well, now the only thing is, the like portion of the platform that's built into the forest can only harm us now because we already caught Iron Leaves, not Valiant. Valiant is the one that looks like Gallade. Okay, well, at this point, I'm gonna get more dirt though. So I have a really bad feeling that Iron Thorns is gonna be like a very long wait. I don't even know like which other Paradox Pokemon can spawn in mountains. I want to say like the Cobblemon one. What's his name? Like Iron... God, they have like such stupid names. Hold on, let me search this up. Iron Crown. I think he can also spawn on mountains. And I'd say like Roaring Moon, the Salamence one. I feel like the naming was kind of lazy. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, let's just get more dirt so that we can build this platform and then just AFK at night. Well, I think the sun's beginning to set, so... Okay, let's quickly expand it because I really don't want to have to wait another day. If we don't catch him tonight, you guys, we should probably go and get more copper and make more lightning rods to just increase the probability. Though, like, we're already getting quite a few Pokemon spawning up here, honestly. Sandy Shocks is another Paradox Pokemon that spawns on mountains, and the lightning rods also increase his spawn rate too. In fact, if we wanted to increase it even more, we'd place Redstone down, but I'm worried if we did that, we could somehow, like, diminish Iron Thorns' probability of spawning. So, you know, better safe than sorry. Well, guys, it is daytime. We've completed the entire dirt platform. No Iron Thorns last night, unfortunately, but I'm gonna take this opportunity to go down into the caves, grab some more copper so we can craft more copper rods. So, I mean, you win some, you lose some, unfortunately. I really hope that he does spawn and we don't have to AFK for like 20 days. All right, we got our copper. I will say Sandy Shocks can spawn in the daytime. Or actually, let me rephrase that. He exclusively spawns in the daytime. So, you know, when we're not looking for Iron Thorns, we can be looking for Sandy Shocks. And when I say looking, I mean just hoping that we get lucky. I feel like if I wanted to upgrade the design of this dirt platform, what I would do is add like a beacon giving me speed. And I'll explain why. So, a bigger surface area for the platform does increase the spawns, but it also increases the distance that I have to like walk to get to each each Pokemon. And we could also just brew speed potions as well. I think that would also help. Because right now they are spawning faster than I'm able to kill them, which is a huge issue. I could also bring like a horse up here. Or maybe there's like a Cobblemon I could ride. Actually, let me test this out. Let's get on a Garchomp and see how fast he is. Let's send him out right here and then we can get on him. I mean, it's like decent fat. Oh, wait, no, but I can't hit the Pokemon on the ground. Never mind. This doesn't work at all. Ooh, I do have another Pokemon in mind, though. He's a lot lower to the ground, and he's, I think, just as fast. Let's see. Yeah, okay, this works a lot nicer. Yeah, this is nice. He also jumps over the copper rods, which is really useful. So yeah, there we go. We just improved the design. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm kind of losing hope right now. It's been a minute. You guys, I've just made a pretty sobering discovery. So, in the... What the heck? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is Roaring Moon. What? Okay, well, let's engage. I literally didn't even know this dude could spawn here. Oh my goodness, he looks so majestic, bro. I'm sorry. I'm kind of like at a loss for words here. Yeah, let's just catch this dude, I guess. This is the past version of Salamence. I'm just like, I'm genuinely kind of just distraught that this dude spawned. Let's switch into Breloom here. Roaring Moon also like has virtually no rape. Like, this is just a raw spawn, bro. He has no rape boosters at all. And we also need to be careful here because I'm kind of getting worked. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, wait. Let me check if I can like put this dude in a boat. He's sort of just like nudging the boat. I don't know. Okay, well, scared money don't make money. Let's just try it. Oh, no. Okay, well, Kyurem's out. Unfortunate. Let me, okay, let me try a timer ball here. Guys, honestly, like, this is a tough battle. Oh, no. Damn, RCS! Alright, well, back into Necrozma. We're gonna try another timer ball. Oh my goodness, the whole team is getting worked. I really didn't want to use Tyranitar because I'm worried Sandstorm will just take out the Roaring Moon. Please, please, come on. No! Yeah, we have to hope that the Sandstorm doesn't slowly tick away Roaring Moon's HP. Oh my goodness. Okay, well... No, dude. This might be our last Pokeball, I'm not gonna lie. No. Okay, well, here we go, man. We gotta catch it. No. Please, please, dude, please. No. Okay. Oh my goodness. We literally only have Magnezone, dude. Just use Fly. Okay. We're hanging on by a thread, man. Please. Please. Yes! Oh my goodness, dude. Magnezone's the go. Literally, the whole team is out, bro. Oh my god. All right, let's go heal these guys up. Okay, well, you know, if anything, that battle just showed us how our team can still just be absolutely victimized. Like, bro, how did we... The entire team just got cooked. Yo, we definitely need to do some more team building. Like, but bro, with these Paradox Pokemon, we are actually kind of struggling. I'm not gonna lie. And I think our team's slightly under-leveled for them too. Like, Kyurem, Necrozma, they're only level 70, which actually doesn't cut it against these Paradox Pokemon. So, but I mean, the sun is setting, which means that it's yet another night. I really hope this time we can just catch Iron Thorns. Well, that's another night that Iron Thorns didn't spawn. Guys, I'm gonna give this like 2 more nights, and if we don't get him, then, I mean, it's just not meant to be, really. Oh my goodness, finally, bro. Wait, please tell me you can get in the boat. Please. No, you can't get in a boat. Okay, well, we only have 1 shot at this. Of course, there's phantoms going after 4. We have to be really careful here because, bro, I'm not AFKing any longer. And I know he has access to Wild Charge. We have to be so careful. If he uses Wild Charge, he could accidentally just knock himself out of the battle. And then I don't even know what I'd do at that point, but see, there it is. Wild Charge. Dude, Iron Thorns, you better calm down, man. Like, if you knock yourself out, it's actually over. Okay, let's just immediately use Spore. Like, I want to use False Swipe and get his HP down just a little more, but the thing is, like, I'm telling you, 1 Wild Charge and it's just over. Oh my goodness, we caught it. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to react right now, whether to just be like, I'm actually just unbelievable. Let's get out of here, man. I don't want to spend a minute extra in this biome. I put a Hawlucha in a boat over there. We can deal with that later. I'm not dealing with that. You know what, you guys? Let's go right to the plains biome and see if we can also catch an Iron Valiant tonight. I think I like barely mentioned this, but Iron Valiant also is a nighttime spawn. It's restricted to only spawning at night, which is a huge L. I don't even really know why. Like, if there's like a lore reason, someone could tell me. But I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna give this Iron Valiant 10 days to spawn, and if it doesn't, we're just done. I'm not gonna be AFKing for a super long time ever again. Like, dude, that's the worst part of these like hunting videos is 99% of the time it's literally just waiting. Well, time to pitch a camp right here, and we're just gonna wait till nighttime, really. Well, guys, it's been 6 days, but an Iron Valiant has finally spawned. Let's get it in a boat ASAP. Yeah, this is easily the coolest model I have ever seen. Before we catch the Iron Valiant, a whole Blaziken spawned, as well as a shiny Bunnelby, which is over here. I believe this is like our 7th shiny Pokemon, I want to say. Now let's actually catch Iron Valiant. I already have a Blaziken, so I'm actually not even gonna bother catching it. But then let's catch Iron Valiant. Since it's in a boat, we literally like can't get this wrong. Oh, it has a staff? Yo, Iron Valiant might be in the team, I'm not gonna lie. Does it have access to False Swipe? Because Gallade has access to False Swipe. Hold on, let me search this up. Okay, it does not. How does it not have access to False Swipe? It's literally the future version of Gallade. Breloom, you're such a loser. Yo, on everything I love, Breloom is actually like the #1 loser of all time, and I'm genuinely just gonna run because I'm worried that the Iron Valiant has some like self-damaging move. We're gonna go ahead and heal Breloom, and then we'll come back. Okay, nice. Let me take a look at its moveset. So I'd imagine it looks... Oh, it has Quark Drive, not Photosynthesis. Yeah, it's like a really good attacker, I feel like. But, bro, without False Swipe, I don't know. Here, let's actually just go test it out at home. I do have an empty TR that we can put False Swipe on, and then we can test it. So let's just pick up one of our Cubones here. So first, we need to give him False Swipe there. And then if we just right-click it, there we go. It can learn False Swipe? Wait, it literally can learn False Swipe. What am I talking about? We just saw the gaping hole in our team. Breloom the bum always dies. So now we have a second False Swiper. You've just been promoted to co-captain. Congratulations, Iron Valiant. So we also need to give him a booster energy. His most proficient stat is his attack. So that directly boosts False Swipe, I think. Go Shard in the middle, and then is it like this? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. There you go, buddy. Yeah, I mean, nice. Okay, so I think it's time to call it on hunting the Paradox Pokemon. I want to shift our attention to building these Pokemon habitats I talked about. So the first step to building these habitats is figuring out a place to build them. Now I've already decided that I want to keep them somewhat close to our house. I definitely don't want to build it in the desert or mesa or this like stony area, which is why I think it would be best if we sort of cleared out this whole jungle right here and then built the habitats right here. I mean, I'm not too certain. Like, I feel like it could look decent in the desert right here, but you know what, let's just do it. Let's just build them in the desert. I feel like the desert is an empty landscape anyway, so what I will do is sort of flatten out this whole area right here, you guys, and we'll have everything sort of at this Y level right here. You know what, we should probably set up some furnaces too to smelt up this glass while we flatten out the whole area. So we'll set up like a mini station right here, and then we'll make all these into furnaces. Alright guys, this should be enough surface area for the first habitat. Now, my all-time favorite Pokemon, you guys, I don't think anyone is gonna expect this. It's the boy Rufflet. Yes, not Bravery, Rufflet. Now, Rufflet's color scheme is pretty simple. It's red, blue, and white for the American flag. Now, I will mention that I want to be using mainly concrete for all of these builds, you guys. Is probably the block that like most resembles that sort of cartoony Pokemon vibe. Like if we use like gravel, for example, it's much more, oh, flint. It's much more like rough, I guess. Like it's not too like animated, if you know what I mean. But for blue concrete specifically, we're going to need blue dye, which you get from lapis, which I have plenty of. So that's 64 pieces of dye. I don't anticipate that we're going to need all that much blue concrete. Now we need tons of gravel, which I unfortunately don't have an efficiency 5 shovel. You see, this one is Fortune. It's not Silk Touch, and I don't have a Silk Touch one. So yeah, we're doing this with a with a raw diamond shovel. Okay, let's make this all into blue concrete powder. Okay, well, that's all of it converted. Before we do the other colors, I kind of want to just lay out what I want the habitat to look like. 2, 3. Okay, so I think this is a decent size because you have to keep in mind, I mean, we're going to have like 8 of these in this area. So let's put away the blue concrete for now. Rufflet's other colors are red and then the like sort of creamy cafe color. I mean, I don't want to do yellow. I guess we'll just do white for that like cafe color. White concrete is much easier to get because obviously white dye comes from bone meal, but red dye on the other hand, beetroot and poppies. So that's 52 pieces. Okay, let's collect a few more flowers. Oh, I just realized for the white concrete, we can literally just get it from there. We don't even need to make it manually. Oh, we could do the same thing for the red concrete too. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Wait, this is terracotta, not... Why did I just completely forget terracotta existed? What? You know what? I'd say this is closer to the color of Rufflet's mane. So I sort of want to see what the terracotta will look like next to the concrete. Because I feel like these blocks are pretty similar. I mean, it kind of does resemble Rufflet's colors. I don't know though. I feel like Rufflet's red is a lot more vibrant. What we'll do is we'll use the white terracotta, but then we'll manually get the red concrete. I think that's fair. All right, that's all the red concrete obtained. So we'll go like this. And yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of Rufflet's color scheme. It just looks like the Netherlands flag. All right, you guys. So I've been doing some work off camera and I think I finally like this pod design. I did decide though that for future habitats, they don't necessarily all need to look like this. We can explore different pod shapes and sizes. Like, you know, I think it'll all look really cool in the end. So now that the skeleton is done, we need to actually start working on the interior. Now for Rufflet, I'm really not exactly sure how I want to design this. I do want to make it sort of a grassy area, kind of like a forest, but at the same time, I also want to put in like a mini mountain, probably right here. So the first thing that we'll do is we'll just replace all this sand with grass. Oh wait, I don't even have grass. Oh my god. We don't have a silk touch shovel, of course. Let me go, dude. Oh my god, let me go to the end. I'm gonna go enchant a silky shovel. Bro, it costs 4 levels to rename it. That's insane, dude. What? So that's the grass put in. Now I want to build some artificial trees. Oh my god, it kind of looks like the dead rose emoji. Dude, I'm so bad at building. I don't want to like overdo it because everything's supposed to look mini too. Okay, what if we like take this out and then replace it with a log? Oh my god, did I just cook? Okay, wait, hold on. Let's strip this, add a trapdoor here, and then like one like this. You guys, tell me I didn't just cook. Okay, that'll be the tree. Let's also put like a lantern on it too. I feel like a lantern would look cool. Okay, I kind of also want to put like a campfire or two right here because we're trying to make it look cozy, right? And our boy Rufflet, he deserves the best. So, you know, if he's feeling cold or chilly, he can just come right here and you know, there's warmth. And then we'll also put trapdoors over them just so he doesn't burn himself. The only thing is, like, I'm going with real world physics here, but if we put a top on this thing, the smoke would have nowhere to rise and then the whole place would just be smoky. So I don't know. We'll try and address that later. Then I want to build an artificial mountain in the back right here. So I'm thinking of using dripstone, honestly, you guys. I feel like that would probably match, like, Rufflet the most. We actually don't want to go too ham on the spikes because we don't want our boy Rufflet to injure himself either. All right, back to home base. So we'll put it like right here. We don't want it to be an eyesore, so we have to be careful. Oh, I kind of like that. Maybe we just replace this one with the spike. Dang, yeah, I think that looks quite nice. I think it's like just the right mix of dripstone spikes and then the actual blocks. I do want to add some carpets in here as well. Probably away from the fire though, so they don't burn. We'll make like 3 of them blue and then make some of them red as well. I mean, that looks kind of nice. Low-key, like, this is a nice little area. I can see myself chilling here. I think next, you guys, I kind of want to put some, like, artificial clouds in the pod. Okay, we'll try and make them out of wool, too. You know what? I think they look decent. Do we want to add anything else in here? I feel like this habitat's complete, but I'm not sure. Maybe we add, like, a perch against the wall right here. Okay, yeah, I think that looks really nice. The last thing is we do need a pasture block, and this would allow us to place Rufflet in here, and then Rufflet would go like right there. Oh, we snapped so hard. Oh my goodness. Okay, we just need to make a pasture block to place him in there. All right, there we go. Pasture block is crafted. So put it like right here in the corner. Don't put Rufflet. Is he inside? See, why would he spawn behind it though? Like that, what? Can we get him in a boat maybe and just like boat him in? And yeah, enjoy your habitat, Rufflet. And now I just need to get out of here. God, he's so happy in there. All right, you guys, so the next Pokemon that we're gonna do is my favorite evolution. Wait, what? How's he getting hurt? Dude, this is why I put the... Are you kidding me? I should have just closed the other trapdoor. That's on me. All right, stay and don't die either. Like I was saying, we're gonna do Leafeon. So let's waste no time and gather up green concrete, specifically the lime one, as well as probably the white terracotta again. We already have tons of bone meal, but let's go around collecting all these cacti for dye. Wait, so how much? Oh, you have to smelt cacti and you get one? That's insane. One per cactus, bro. You can get like 5. Holy unrealistic. Minecraft Loki. Oh my god, you guys. There's a zero aura here. You just stay here. We'll get you some other time. All right, cactus is acquired. Let's dump it in here to smelt. And then while that smelts, we'll just get some more terracotta. And then we'll go to the concrete converter. Oh my goodness, wait, well, at least we have some green concrete for Tyranitar. I forgot to make lime dye instead of green dye. That's all right, we still have plenty of dye left. So we'll just set this aside for right now and make lime concrete. Nice. All right, you guys, let's get started. Okay, what if we go like this? It's definitely on the cozier side, aka kind of tiny, but perhaps we like extend it one more. I mean, I kind of like this. Like, it's a very odd shape, but it's just the type of like pod habitat feel that I wanted to go for. Let's extend it one more. We are gonna have to replace some of these blocks with the white terracotta too. And then for the white terracotta, maybe we like replace this whole. Let me cook a little bit here with the white terracotta. Oh my goodness, did I snap or what? This looks so cool. It's definitely odd, but I think they're all gonna look a little bit strange since we're going for that like cutting edge pod habitat feel. They're not supposed to look like ordinary habitats. See, I'm just coping so hard right now. Okay, so with this one, we need to be really smart about our design choices. Leafeon isn't exactly like a flying Pokemon, so if we want to put something like up here, for example, we'd need like a staircase going up to it. So I think what I want to do is put some grass like going along the floor right here, and I think perhaps maybe we put some like wheat in here and have it grow. I just want to make it feel like really greeny. Okay, and then I put some like seeds like right here. Then we can just bone meal it as well. How would that look? Does that look Leafeon-y, or are we just not cooking at all? Okay, hold on. Maybe we replace some of the wheat with sugarcane. And then maybe right here we put some like bamboo. That's kind of cool, no? Let me cook, you guys, low-key. I have such a vision right now. It's like if we put some oak slabs right here, that could be like a little place to like rest. And then to get up here, Leafeon would go up this slab. Like this. Okay, and then Leafeon would just go like this, boom. And that's like a cozy little perch, I feel like. But then there's more. And then it has the luxury of like running across this wall right here and taking in the view. Then like right along this wall, we'll put oak logs. Then I want to collect pots and put them right along here with different plants. It also is kind of challenging. Like we can't make it too easy because Leafeon needs to have fun. And then would come over here and sniff the plants. Oh my goodness, we just cooked so hard. Okay, well, I don't know how to make pots though is the only thing. I do know they're at villages, but like, bro, are we really gonna have to go to a village to steal some pots? Yes, we are. Hey guys, I'm just here to collect all your flower pots. Don't mind me. So we need 6 in total. I love how they just put a pot like literally wherever. Holy crap, you guys are the pot village. What? Yo, I just realized I mean pot as in flower pot, nothing else. You don't got one? They don't. Oh no, you do have one. They all do. We're gonna need to collect some flowers too. So we'll just collect this dandelion, a rose. I don't know. I feel like I should know this one. Azure Bluet. There's no one out there who calls that an Azure Bluet. Well, let's grab this one too. This one looks nice. And then we just need one more. Ooh, Torchic. I already have one, but ooh, Rosebush. Let's climb up. Oh my goodness, look how fun it is. And then we'll place these. Put this one there. And you can't put the rose bush in it. Oh my goodness, holy find. I found a wither rose, though we should probably not. I mean, I feel like Leafeon would still like it, right? Like, it's still nature. Lastly, I want to put a lantern like right here, going all the way down here. Perfect. That really tied everything together. Though I do want to do something with this area right here. I kind of want to put a campfire too, or like a fireplace. And then for ventilation, we'll leave this back spot sort of open so that like the smoke wafts out here. And then we'll put this right here for safety. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we just need a pasture block to put Leafeon in here. Oh, see, the bamboo already grew too. We just need to put... Oh, I don't even think I have a Leafeon yet. Okay, well, let's take this Eevee right here. Let me fly back to my basement. Then we just need a leaf stone. So we can evolve the Eevee like so. Boom. And there we go, Leafeon. Nice. I really love this model too. So I'll put the pasture block kind of tucked away like right here. Oh my goodness, we already had one. Oops. Okay, where is it? See, why does it spawn out here and not conveniently in the... There we go. Took a little bit of finagling, but we did it. You know, I almost want to give Leafeon like a roommate. Okay, let's see. I'm sure if I like, maybe like Dolliv or Chespin, I'm like hoping they can spawn in there with her. Okay, Chespin's out here. No, see, like they're spawning outside, which is annoying. Okay, maybe we can figure out a way to get Chespin in here. Oh, nice. Yeah, it just went right in. Nice. All right, Chespin. I'll just break the boat. Yo! Oh, yes, keep going all the way up there. No, don't go down. Man, whatever. All right, well, that's habitat number 2 done. You know what, you guys? Call me crazy, but we actually snap with this. I mean, this is like really cozy. All right, guys, so the next habitat that I want to build is a fire habitat, specifically for my boy Fuecoco. Fuecoco and Tepig are probably my favorite starters. Well, Tepig is my favorite starter. We'll also put Fennekin in here, Chimchar as well, definitely. Ooh, Charcadet too. I mean, I guess like 6 Pokemon are going in here. Ooh, there he is. Okay, there we go, Tepig. Then I think if we had to pick one more fire Pokemon, probably Litleo. I have a shiny Litleo here somewhere. We'll do my shiny Litleo. Okay, so I don't really know what I want to do for this one. We're definitely gonna need red concrete. Luckily we have plenty left over. What if we make it like a triangular prism, since I guess both of these are different shapes? And we could put it like further back over here. I'm really just gonna sort of freehand this, but let's see what I can make. So it would look like this. At least that's how big it would be. For 6 Pokemon, I mean, they're all pretty tiny. Like, they're not that big. I do want to throw some, like, white concrete in here, too, and spice up the design so it's not just red. And then, you know what, for this one, maybe we like dig a section sort of underground. I don't know how it would work logistically though. Okay, wait, we need to be careful though, because there needs to be a way back up. Okay, well, this is going to be the general shape. We've established that. Let's also just immediately make the pasture block, just because I want to gauge what they all would look like in there. Okay, so they're... Oh, what are you doing here, Dolliv? Oh, well, I mean, you're just gonna be stuck in here until we sort this out. I definitely want to make this one a little more nether themed. I want to, like, make sure they're all resistant to fire and lava as well. So, if I use a flint and steel, I just want to make sure that they won't, like, burn. If we send out Cinderace... Okay, cool. I think fire Pokemon are resistant to fire, Dodoy, but I just want to make sure. So, since there's more Pokemon in here, you guys, what we could do is give them like a basement thing, kind of. So, I'm thinking down here we could put like 1 bedroom, maybe like a few bunks. Okay, you know what? I think we need to make a trip to the nether. Just need to find a lava pool. There it is. In fact, we could probably incorporate obsidian into the build somehow. Oh my goodness, wait, you guys, I just had a great idea. What if we put a nether portal in their habitat? That would literally be the ultimate basement. They're fire Pokemon anyway, so they'd be completely safe in the nether, other than like the mobs that would target them. But, you know, they can defend themselves. They're Pokemon. So there we go. So now whenever they want, they can go to the nether. It's literally a perfect area for them. They're right next to any like lava and all that. All right, so we'll start making this look like a proper habitat. First off, we need to incorporate these light blocks somewhere. Then we use crimson planks. They're obviously all starters, or at the very least, like very tiny Pokemon. So we don't have to make the rooms like egregiously tall. So we'll put 2 beds down here. And then maybe like, I don't know, for decoration, we could put these like mushroom blocks as well. They look pretty like kiddie. And I consider these guys kid Pokemon, I guess. So I'm trying to make it look pretty playful. Now we can actually work up here. We can put in all of our glass panes. We don't need to overdo it on the lava. Just because they're fire type Pokemon doesn't mean we put it everywhere. Let me break these boats because it's getting really hard to navigate in here. Feel free to go downstairs, you guys. Also, you shouldn't be in here, so let's catch it. Okay, I can't catch it or do anything with it, so it's kind of just gonna stay in here. I think it's part of the pasture block over there, so I'll change it once I go over there. Yes, they're going downstairs. What else could we add? Yo, they're chilling in the lava pool too. Okay, well maybe we put like a few carpets over here too. I don't know, maybe like a PC to play on here. Then you need chairs, so you know you could sit down, play like right here. I mean, this is kind of cool, not gonna lie. We'll also put a bed like over here too. Low-key, bro, if I fall in the lava one more time, all things considered, this is pretty chill. You know, like if I was a fire Pokemon and I had to hang out with my friends in like a hotel or something, bro, I would totally book this room. This is so chill. So let's navigate out of here and leave our friends with their new habitat. And now I'm kind of realizing that we have a theme going on here. So we have Rufflet. It's not even like a water habitat. Yo, he's having so much fun in there. Dude, we cooked so hard with this habitat, you guys. Like, let's not lie. This habitat's pretty chill too. And you know what? The fire habitat's kind of cool too. Yeah, I mean, they're having fun in there. W habitats. All right. The next habitat that I want to build, you guys, is going to be for our boy Tyranitar. And also Iron Thorns. So I guess it'll be a rock type habitat. So let's pick out any other rock type Pokemon that might fit. Definitely Regirock. I think Hisui and Growlithe. Do Onix. We could just do more than 6 too. Like, we don't need to restrict ourselves to 6. Now, I will say, you guys, this is just the start of a very large project. I plan to make a whole Pokemon City here. So these 3 habitats are just the beginning of something much bigger. That being said, perhaps we should put the rock habitat right here. Now, for this one, we're going to use primarily this, I think, gray terracotta, light gray terracotta, this white terracotta, and then this terracotta. Okay, I really don't know what we're going to do for the shape of this one. Okay, so we're done collecting blocks. I'm really just gonna freestyle it, you guys, and hope it looks cool. Okay, so yeah, this is the general shape. It's a lot taller, I feel like, than the other ones. I mean, yo, we really overdid it with Rufflet, didn't we? I mean, he is my favorite Pokemon though, so he deserved it. Like, I feel like it'll be big enough for Tyranitar. I mean, what about Onix? All right, we're not doing Onix. Yo, he's way too big, you guys. I know Golett isn't a rock Pokemon, but I feel like he would fit in here pretty well, right? Also, he's kind of goated, so we're gonna leave him in here. So we'll make the ground all stone and like cobblestone, as well as stone bricks. All right, you guys. So this is sort of what it looks like without any interior decoration. It's supposed to look like a cave, and I think we did a pretty good job. We definitely want another fake mountain, so we're just gonna put one like right here. I think we'll also put some dripstone hanging from the ceiling right here. Then I want to make this entire wall right here lava. So I want to have lava flowing from all these blocks, and then I'll just put glass like right here to make it safer, obviously. So I'll put them all along the wall right here. We have to be careful not to burn ourselves as well. Oops. Okay, so how does that look? I think that looks quite nice, honestly. I think perhaps if we coated it with some deep slate tiles like this and then brought it down like so. Yeah, that looks a lot more like it was placed there intentionally and not just lava behind some glass. And what else for these guys? I'm like not even sure. What do you put in a cave? You know, like, all right, well, we'll place a PC for them to game like with the fire habitat. Maybe just like some rocks like over here or something. Dude, I'm sorry. I don't know what like a cave habitat would have. Okay, hold on. Let me get a pasture block in here because I want to see how they're all gonna look like. Yes. Okay, they're both in there. That's so huge. So let's see how they fit in here. Oh my good. Dude, Iron Thorns is so much bigger than Tyranitar. What? This dude is huge. I kind of feel bad for putting him in here. You know what, you guys? I'm going to make an executive call. We're not even going to put the others in here. That barely fits Iron Thorns and Tyranitar. In the future, we are going to open up these habitats once we have Pokemon City like formally built. But for now, they're kind of just in there. Yeah, unfortunate. But, you know what I mean? Like, hey. All right, guys, we'll pause on Pokemon City City for now. It's time to hunt the Mewtwo Duo. So we actually already have one Mewtwo, and it's stored away in our PC safely in our base. So let's go ahead and get it. First off, it's only level 1, and it's also not in the armored or shadow variant. It's just in its base form. So we need to change that by the end of today. Now, just for now, let's give it an XP share. Ooh, what the? There's a legendary Azelf here. I actually don't think I have Azelf, and if I do, this is a nice way to get rare candies. Oh no, I don't have it. Okay, perfect. Well, hold on, Mewtwo. Let's catch this Azelf first. All right, we'll switch into Breloom here. Yo, look at this Incineroar model, by the way. Yeah, my team's kind of all messed up right now. I really don't know why. Team's looking a lot better now. So switch into Breloom and catch this dude. Oh my goodness, why is this so annoying? Okay, I've got half a mind to just leave. He's just not getting caught. Bro, I'm just gonna take out this Azelf. Like, I've been trying to catch it for a minute. And we're gonna need the rare candy later in the episode anyway. I can't believe I just did that. How much rare candy did we get off that, though? 6? Okay, that was so worth it, low-key. Ooh, yes, we also got a Psychic Gem. That's actually so huge. So anyway, back to what I was saying with Mewtwo. We'll need to level him up to level 100 and make him either the armored variant or the shadow variant. But obviously, though, we need 2 Mewtwo's. So obtaining a second one isn't too difficult. First, we need a specific genetic engineering setup. Okay, that sounded way more advanced than it really was, which I actually don't have in my base. It's located at my mountain base. Mountain base, really just a dirt platform in the sky. So let's fly over there and get it. I actually really hope that we have more legendary encounters this episode, because we definitely need to farm up tons more rare candy, especially if we want to take both of them to level 100. So this specific setup of blocks right here, it's actually a fossil converter, but for our purposes, we can also use it to genetically engineer a Mewtwo, but we actually don't have all the materials necessary yet to engineer Mewtwo. We need a Psychic Gem, which I actually already have thanks to taking out Azelf, and we would place it right here. But then we also need a Nether Star, which I don't have. So let's take back our Psychic Gem and then pick up this whole array right here. And let's head to the Nether and gather up the materials to fight the Wither. So you just need to find some soul sand, as well as head to the Nether Fortress and get some Wither skeleton skulls. Okay, let's just fly to a fortress. All right, well, this is a soul sand valley, so we can get all the soul sand that we need from right here. Now, according to my mini-map, there should be another fortress, like, right next to here, actually. Oh my god, yo, that is such a health, I'm gonna say health hazard. Yes, okay, that's the first one. We just need 2 more. Just 1 more now. Yes, let's go. That's all 3 obtained. Let's get out of this vile fortress. Now, I'm not gonna act like this is gonna be a tough fight or anything. Dude, I have full netherite. Like, okay, let's also pull out our very raggedy, almost broken bow. I don't understand why Minecraft made it so you can't put infinity and mending on the same bow. Like, out of all the broken things in the game, you decided to harp on that. Okay, well, it's definitely sleep for the night too. And then in the morning, we'll fight the Wither. I just don't want, like, zombies to be crawling around. By the way, if you see all these, like, rare Pokemon, walking around, this is a project of mine called Pokémon City. So, like, this Tyranitar and Iron Thorns, I already caught them. This is actually their habitat. Like, I just don't want to get any comments that are like, oh, why didn't you catch the Iron Thorns or Tyranitar? They're mine. They're just in their habitat right now. Let's close that up. And let's fly to semi-new chunks that I don't usually use. Ooh, I actually do have a Zeraora somewhere here in a boat. So before we catch the Wither, why don't we catch him too? Zeraora, where'd I put you? Okay, wait, there he is. There we go. I always keep legendaries like scattered around in boats, and sometimes I just forget to catch them. Ooh, I'm like so tempted. Do we take it out for the rare candy? We're gonna need the rare candy, you guys, when the Mewtwo's get up to like level 90. I don't know, like we already have 14, and I'm certain there's gonna be other legendaries that spawn this episode, so we'll just catch this one. I think Zeraora is like one of my favorite Pokemon anyway. I'm completing my Crown Zenith Master set, and I actually just bought 2 of his like cards. I'll put them on the screen right now. All right, well, that's the Zeraora card. Let's head out all the way like over here. I know there's a village over there somewhere, so we should probably steer clear of them. I think this is a pretty good place to fight it. Oh my god, I gotta be the dumbest dude alive. Where did the soul sand go? Did I not bring soul sand?
Looks like we gotta take a trip to the Nether.
Like, how? Let's just hope my bow doesn't break during the fight. 3. All right, man. Let's see what you got for me this time. Yeah, he's griefing already. He's griefing. Oh my goodness. Wait, let me get up here in Aura Farm. Yo, can you like get over here, or are you just gonna keep twerking in the sky? Like, what, dude? I feel like the Wither's always just in like a state of like tweaking. He's just in a perpetual state of tweaking. All right, there we go. Nether stars obtained. Okay, let's fly back to home base and get this genetic setup going. I don't even know what to call it. Like, let me just show you guys. Oh wait, I completely forgot how to set this up. Well, I know the restoration tank goes over here, and then is it like Did I do this right? Okay, I feel like I did this right, but I'm not sure. So let's put the psychic gem in here, and then we just need organic matter. Literally, we could use apples or seeds. I'm just gonna use seeds. So if we just spam this, we need to fill up this entire tank. This blue liquid needs to reach all the way to the top. Of course, seeds barely give it any juice. Do I have anything else in here that I could give it? Maybe like bones or something? Yeah, this is much better. Let's go. Okay. So now it's cooking. We just need to wait like 15 minutes. A Mewtwo's gonna pop out in our PC, and then we'll have 2 Mewtwo's. Are you kidding me? You're still not done? Man, hurry up in there. I just accidentally... Okay, you guys, it was ready. I accidentally right-clicked it with the Pokeball. So he should be in our PC right now. There he is. So let's add him to our team. Now it's time for phase 2, you guys. We need to level up both of these dudes to level 100. And the first step to doing that is getting them XP shares. Now, I'm actually running pretty low on my stock of XP shares. So I think we should probably take a trip underground and gather the materials that we need to craft more of them. XP shares are pretty easy to craft. We just need to harvest amethyst from amethyst geodes. Yeah, so this is the exact recipe. We're literally just lacking the amethyst, and I do want to stock up for the future too. Oh, okay. We found it. Yeah, I already heavily looted this one. Luckily, I didn't take all the amethyst. Honestly, I'm just gonna gather as many pieces as I can, because I've been running low on these for a minute now. Nice. Oh my goodness, 8 pieces from that. There we go, 24. Fortune is so broken, dude. I will head out of here. Let's go back to home base and craft a ton of XP shares. So let's give one to this Mewtwo. Wait, I can ride him? Can you fly? Oh my, ow, 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 ow. Yo, why is he so tiny though? God, yo, holy crap, he's so small. Then we'll give the other Mewtwo an XP share. All right, guys, so now that they both have their XP shares, it's time to head to the end and grind up tons of XP for them. And you know what, before we do that, let me craft up an XP share for Latios as well. Sort of a tangent, but I plan to keep Latios on my team as well. In fact, let me just Mega Evolve him really quickly. Like I was saying, I plan to keep him on my team because I can ride him paws. But like, dude, look at this. Look at this. And he's actually pretty fast too. So definitely want to keep him on the team as well. We'll have to unmega evolve him, take away his Mega-ite, and then give him an XP share. Cool. Lastly, we should probably take out Breloom because he's actually not that effective for fighting unknowns. Ideally, we'd have a dark type Pokemon with us. They can also just have dark type moves. They don't necessarily need to be a dark type Pokemon. Let's do Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant is a Pokemon that I really want to level up. It has a few dark type moves, I think. Yeah, Knockoff and Night Slash. So everything is ready. Let's head to the end portal. Alright, I might not have explained it this video, but we came to the end because it has tons of high-level unknowns and Meowsticks too that we can farm easily for XP. Like, for example, this dude right here is a level 57 Meowstick. We can one-shot him pretty confidently with one Dark-type move. And then look at this. Yeah, the Mewtwo's are now both level 18. Also, they sometimes drop cool items like this. We can watch out any Pokemon in the end, like a level 60 unknown. So it's just the easiest way to farm up XP, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna try and get these guys pretty high level, maybe like level 60 or something. I do also hope that other legendary Pokemon spawn here while we're in the end, because we can fight them for rare candy, and that'll also help out more in trying to get our Mewtwo's to level 100. And then whenever Iron Valiant's moves run out, we can just hop back into the nether. Oh my, I was gonna say we can just hop back into the end portal and go to a healing machine next to the end portal, but I just remembered that I forgot to set my spawn point. So yeah, this is the village over here. There's a healing machine to recharge our PP. Yeah, I'm 3 years old. So we reset our spawn point right here, and then anytime we need to recharge, we can just jump into the end portal, recharge our PP, and then then go back to the end portal pretty easily since it's right next to it. But yeah, I'm gonna get to work. Oh my goodness! Isn't this like Nihilego or whatever? Oh, dude, I'm sorry for the pronunciation, by the way. We gotta take it out, right? For the rare candy? Does it even give us rare candy? We gotta find out, you guys. We're doing anything for the rare candy right now. Okay. Please give us rare candy. I'm begging you. An Echo Shard? You're telling me I just defeated an Ultra Beast for an Echo Shard? Oh, like there's a circuitry here, dude. Yo, real talk. This dude gives me the freaking creeps. Now let's take it out. Please give us rare candies. I'm begging you. Please, please, circuitry, please. Oh, that was so creepy. And it gave us nothing. Yo, uninstall Loki. Yes. Finally, a legendary spawn. Let's go. Perfect opportunity to get some rare candies. All right, so we'll go in with Iron Valiant. I actually already have a Cryoudon too, so I don't even feel bad about taking it out. Holy crap. You just one-shot him. 3 rare candies. Okay. And then I guess we just have another nether star. All right. An Eternatus just spawned too. Holy crap. This dude looks so cool. I actually already have an Eternatus and he's level 80. Oh my. Let me just sub in like a stronger Pokemon just to make sure we don't lose this battle. All right, Marshadow, you're up. Wait, what type is Eternatus weak to? Ground, Psychic, Ice, which I know Marshadow is Ice. I don't expect he'll survive one Ice Punch from the I just looked at 19 different Endermen. Oh my. GG, world's over. All right, like I was saying before I got jumped, Eternatus probably won't even survive an Ice Punch from Marshadow. I'm not even joking. Look at this. Never mind, you're a bomb, Marshadow. All right. Thought I was gonna get hit by something. All right, so we got another Psychic Gem. Then how many rare candies? Okay, 4. So in total, you guys, we have 21 rare candies and our Mewtwo's are at level 54 respectively. So I know we've been here for ages, but hey, it's working. Like they're almost at level 100. I'll take them to level 60. If another legendary spawns, then cool. If not, then it's whatever. Oh, wait. they're both level 60. I didn't even realize. Yo, why are they so tiny? Like real talk. The model's sick, but bro, they're so small. So let's head back to the overworld and talk about the next phase of the plan. Both of these Mewtwo's, obviously we need to change their forms into the armored variant and the dark/shadow variant. I don't know what it's called. So to change Mewtwo into his armored form, we need binding armor, which you get by putting a netherite upgrade into the smithing table, as well as a steel gem and an iron chest plate. Now we have a major issue. I don't think I have a steel gem. Yeah, this is really bad. So we're gonna need to find one. Bro, I don't even know where to find one of you guys. Then for Shadow Mewtwo, we need a snout armor trim, a dark gem, and a raw mega crystal. Now, I don't have a raw mega crystal or a snout armor trim, but I think we should do Shadow Mewtwo first, just because I like actually know how to get these items. Let's first go underground and find a raw mega crystal. Literally all we need to do, you guys, is just fly, dig down, and then once we're underground, we can use our map. There seems to be one right over here. So let's build up and fly exactly to those coordinates. Boom. They'll just dig down and we can very easily retrieve a mega crystal. Well, I hope, because if this one contains a keystone, then we're kind of screwed. Please don't have a keystone. Oh, yes. Then we need to mine it with a silk touch pickaxe, like so. And there we go. This is also a very easy way, you guys, of getting these like leaf stones or whatever stone this is. Sunstone, I think, or maybe firestone. So yeah, if you're using Mega Showdown, you can get all your stones very easily from Megaloids. Anyway, let's go back to the surface. And that's actually the easy part done. You see, to find the steel gem, we're gonna need to explore these ruins. And I'm actually standing on one literally right now. You see, these ruins have a chance to spawn gems, and we're basically just gonna need to hope that, first of all, they're chests and that they contain our steel gem. This one does not. This one has a poison gem and a fighting gem. So yeah, not what we need. I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to also collect the relic coins, which we're gonna need for Goldengo later, but you know, might as well jump the gun. Now it's also annoying because not every chest is a chest. Sometimes they're gimmigles, which is ridiculously annoying. But let's fly to new chunks, sort of like over here, and loot more relic structures. And yeah, I mean, hopefully we get lucky, you guys. We can also get rare candies from these structures, so it's not a complete loss. I mean, like, it's like finding a needle in a haystack, you know? Also, I just realized I said that we'd go for Shadow Mewtwo first, but here we are going for the Armored Mewtwo, so I'm sorry about that. My brain's just all over the place today. Okay, I see another structure over there. Hopefully it has a chest. Oh, wait, did I already loot this one, or why were there just some coins over here, or what? And yeah, I think this one is a complete dud. That happens more often than not. Let's just carry on. Okay, another tower over here. Please just have a chest. Yep, so that's what I was talking about. Usually it's Gimmiggle, such an annoying feature, but what can you do? Yeah, so this one was a complete dud. And to top things off, I'm out of fireworks. Great. What? Dude, I was just taking out some creepers for gunpowder. We wouldn't dare take it out for rare candy, right? You guys, we gotta take it out for rare candy. We have to get these Mewtwo's to level 100. It's okay. It's okay. We will find another Ho-Oh another day. It's not the end of the world, but rare candies, we need them. Like today. I can't believe we just did that. We need the, and it didn't even give me rare candies. That's just insane, dude. Well, now I regret it. You know what? Why don't we just hop on Latios and see if we can see anything? Yes, I see another one. Yeah, the Latios strat is so broken. Okay, chest. No, it has rare candies. Oh, dude. We're never gonna find it. We're never gonna find it, you guys. Maybe there's another chest here. No, another rare candy. Oh, back on Latios. Yes, another one. Let's go. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Hey, look at me. I'm Gimmiggle. Other chest. That's ridiculous. I can't, man. I can't. That's so unfair. Please, I hate you. Like, I actually hate you. Please be a chest. Be a chest. Another gift. Yo, Latios, you don't gotta fight everybody that we see, man. And Latios is out of stamina. Latios, man, you're such a loser. Ooh, I see some ruins over there, too. We can also find a steel gem over here. Oh my god. You know what's annoying too? Like, I did this before, trying to find rare candies, and I couldn't stop finding gems, and now it's the other way around. Okay, another Everstone. Like, I need another one, man. All right, what is this? Shell Bell. Deals a holder for a fraction of damage dealt every turn. That's actually really useful. Oh, another one. Okay. Yo, what's this? Okay, a coin, copper. If it's another Shell Bell, yo, you gotta be joking. What is that? Ooh, what is that? What is this? Please. Oh, it's a rock gem. Are you? What? Wait, you should have just killed me, man. Like, a rock gem? I'm losing it. You could have just give me a steel gem. Literally no idea what this is. Bygone pottery sherd? What? Talking about some bygone pottery sherd. What? What is this? Covert cloak. Oh, that's really useful. Okay, well, like, we're getting cool items, but bro, I need the steel gem. Is that another rock gem? On everything I love, if that's another rock gem, I'm done recording for today. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. You guys, I've just made a shocking discovery. We need to find a snowy taiga. There's a set of ruins in the snowy taiga that has a much higher chance of spawning with the steel gem. It's called a snowy bunker. They're pretty hard to find, but they're our best shot at finding the steel gem. Okay, wait, hold on. Is this it? I do see some ruins right here, but I'm not sure. Okay, well, these ruins had nothing, but I don't think it's what we're looking for anyway. Wait, I just want to check out this igloo. Maybe it'll like have something for us. Golden apple. Okay. You know, the first dude who probably discovered how to cure a zombie villager was like, I'd argue more influential than Isaac Newton. Like, I know, dude, I'm actually so dead serious about this. Isaac Newton, like, okay, his physics are nice, but bro, like, Newtonian physics are sort of outdated, right? Like, we're moving on to more relativistic physics, especially with like Einstein. So, you know, was Newton really that influential compared to the person who discovered how to cure zombie villagers? I'd argue no, you know, and that's just my opinion. Oh, did I just find them? Oh my god, I just found them. I actually found them. Okay, the bunker is somewhere underneath here. Oh my life, let me lock in. Please have the steel gem, man. Okay, this is kind of creepy. So what do I loot here exactly? All right, it's more fossils, please. Please, one of these has to have the steel gem, or else I'm gonna cry. Oh, don't give me copper. I don't want no copper. Oh my goodness, we have to be careful. What is that? Dude, is this a spoon? Oh. What if I... Oh my god, is that it? Oh my god, you guys, we found it. Alright, well, we got what we came here for. One day I'm gonna have to do this search again for Mega Metagross, but that day is not today. So let's head back home. Why are you here? Anyway, time for the moment that we've all been waiting for. We can finally get armored Mewtwo. So we just need to make an iron chest plate. We put it in the smithing table. We put a netherite upgrade, a steel gem, and we get the binding armor. Now look at this. So if you right click him, I believe. Oh my goodness, dude. Holy crap, that looks so cool. We can always just reverse it too if we right click him, and then we get that really cool animation. So that's the first Mewtwo variant obtained. We'll put this safely over here just in case we ever want to untransform him. And now for the shadow slash dark Mewtwo, we need to find a snout armor trim. I don't believe I have one. And then we just need a dark gem, which we thankfully have one, and the mega crystal, which we also have. So let's head to the nether. This shouldn't be too hard. All right, here we go. So there's a bastion over here. I don't expect us to get it on the first try, but let's just be hopeful, you know, we never know. Is it the hope that kills? Yes, but it's also the hope that revives. You know, I live by that. All right, here we go. Please. Yes. Oh my god, we found it. All right, let's go, man. Let's freaking go. Time to head back home. So in total, found a piece of netherite, 3 ancient debris, 4 netherite scraps, 10 netherite upgrades, tons of like blocks of iron and gold. Let's find our way home. I don't even know where home is right now. Why are you guys here? It actually like really annoys me because they just randomly bring sand in here and I'm like, bro, get out. Like you ain't welcome here. Anyway, It's time to make Shadow Mewtwo. Now, in order to make the Shadow Energy, we put our Snout Armor Trim first, Dark Gem, and Mega Crystal, and boom. That's the Shadow Energy obtained. If we right-click this Mewtwo, yo. I love the like little, almost like shard that he has in his chest right here. So now we have both our Mewtwo's. All that we need now is to level them up to level 100. Now, in total, we have 45 rare candy, which means that we just need to go to the end, finish leveling these guys up. And then once they get to like level 80 each, we can use rare candy. So let's hop on Latios's back, and we just need to fly to the end. So I'm going to get to work farming up these unknowns, and we'll see you guys when our Mewtwo's are level 100. Yo, get away from me. All right, guys, so I'm finally done grinding up the Mewtwo's XP levels. With our rare candy, we can take them to level 100. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh my goodness. Holy XP candy, bro. We have just enough. I think we're gonna have one left over. Oh my goodness. We actually did it. In addition to getting the Mewtwo's to level 100, I managed to get Iron Valiant to level 89, Latios to 82, Necrozma to 86, and Kyurem to level 85. Also, a Jirachi spawn over here, which is cool, so we can catch him some other time. For now, though, bro, I gotta check out these Mewtwo's. Pause. So the Dark Mewtwo has 333 HP, insane attack stats, obviously, and really good speed. I don't really like its ability, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. For its moveset, though, let me cook here. Okay, I definitely want to use Cross Chop, Dream Eater, and then probably like Night Slash. Yo, let me know if that's a good moveset. Actually, maybe instead of Night Slash, we go Dark Pulse, just because his SB attack is so much higher than his attack. So that's the Dark Mewtwo done. Then for the Armored Mewtwo, we'll give him Sun Steel Strike. Wait, isn't that Necrozma's move? As well as Psy Strike. We'll keep Life Dude the same because, you know, it's nice to restore our HP. And then we'll give him, I kind of want to give him Meat first. Yeah, we'll give him me first. Then for the items that I want to give these guys, we can take away their XP shares. Also, oh, I forgot to showcase Armored Mewtwo stats. A little bit more HP, much more defense, and then actually pretty good attack too. I would say his stats are a little bit better than the Dark type Mewtwo. Yeah, it's a lot more rounded. He's a lot slower, but so because he's slower, I think I'm gonna give the Armored Mewtwo a Shell Bell just to like heal himself up after he gets like hit by something in battle. But for this Dark Mewtwo, you guys, we are going to give him a Mega Evolution Orb. Not this episode because I'm not looking for any more gems, but we have the option to Mega Evolve him into Shadow Mewtwo X or Shadow Mewtwo Y. We're gonna do that in the future, not today, but there's one last thing I want to do this episode. So first, let's go back home, and then I just want to showcase how cool these animations are because, bro, like, the dudes at Mega Showdown, the creators of this mod, they cooked so hard. I need to show the animations. Sorry, Litleo, but I gotta show these animations. So if we send out Dark Mewtwo, first off, look at that pose, dude. Oh, yo, that's so tough. And then if we hit him with, I actually want to back up a little bit here. If we hit him with Dark Pulse, look at this. That's just the first one, though. If we fight this guy and hit him with me first. Yo, dude, that's so cool. There's one more animation, though. It's actually the coolest thing ever. They both have access to the same animations, but I think I'm just going to use it with Armored Mewtwo because it kind of matches him a little bit more. So if you hit him with any, I think, metal move. Oh, dude, that looks straight out of an anime. Oh my goodness. Safe to say we're basically unstoppable with these guys. I mean, if we have them on our team, like, I don't think there is a single Pokemon out there that can take us out.